Yeah, I'm here at the Tuscaloosa Art Park. Never been here before, but thought I'd walk around a little bit and check it out. Yeah, trying to stay somewhat busy and just trying to find things to do, trying to look at things I haven't seen before. I think a lot of times and like I've been saying this whole time, you can still find a lot to do in a lot of the areas that you may live in. And obviously I still feel bad for people who may live in an area that they're not able to do as much. But yeah, it's a little warm today. Summer's about to hit. I don't know, I feel old for talking about the weather, but you know, it also makes me feel old. Today, I'm listening to the radio and a song from high school that I knew from high school came on, and I knew it came out when I was in high school, and then I find out it's on the classic hit station. So yeah, I'm kind of getting there. I mean, I'm not quite there, but I guess we all have to go through that phase where we're like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. This does not belong on a classic hit station. Wait a second, am I getting old? Just ran across this. Try to show it to you. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of nice. And especially, you know, when you think about what Jim Henson was saying there, this idea of pretending and believing, and I think we're at a time where, just like the bench I found the other day was kind of ironic and just kind of strange that I found it at that time. Today I find that, and I just believe we're at this time where we need that, where we need to be creative and imaginative, and we need to look into stepping outside the box and opening up our minds. And hey, look over here. Looks like, see if y'all can see it or not. I don't know if you can or not, but let's see if I can get any closer. I didn't bring my other lens with me, but it looks like one of those track switch things. I don't know what they're called, but yes, it's a train, see the train track there. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. I'm not going to, but there's part of me that wants to go push it, like in the movies or like in a cartoon or something like that. I want to go and I want to push it. I want to see if I can switch the tracks. Don't do that, kids. In fact, I'll probably say this video is not suitable for young children. He talked about switching tracks, and my child saw the video and switched train tracks. Actually, I don't know exactly what would happen. I think they would just go to one or two different buildings. As you can tell there, the train, when it's coming through here, is not going that fast anyways, if it even goes this direction. So yeah, it's not really a whole lot I'm going to be able to do, even if I do switch the tracks of the train. Yeah, I've been chatting with my buddy a little bit, and he lives up in the panhandle of Florida, and I live down here in Central Florida, and he teaches school, and he's now doing some online teaching. That's what they're doing now. They're doing that here as well. So I think it's kind of a change for him as well. I think we're all trying to kind of get used to this new normal. I don't know what they're going to do in the summer or not in the summer as far as school is concerned, but I am, you know, I think it's actually kind of cool that a lot of the schools are, instead of just saying let's just cancel school altogether and let's just not do anything, let's do online school. Let's work with what we have, and let's try to get past these hurdles as best as we can, but let's make certain the kids are still getting an education and we're still focused on that. Now obviously I think it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be possible for every kid, or it should be possible for every kid. I don't understand why, because when I worked years ago, I used to teach school, and we had this whole initiative where every kid got a laptop, and I was in a poor school district. So I would think that if a kid doesn't have a laptop or something to be able to learn online, the school could find a way to get that kid a laptop. I would hope so. And I think a lot of this also, they get funding as well for each kid. I mean, each kid gets a certain amount of funding, and if your schools aren't open and you're not using the buildings, you can find money to get those kids laptops, but that's not what I don't work on that. So it's pretty cool though, that hopefully when these kids come back next year or whenever, they won't be so far behind. Because I think it's important that we keep up education, but mainly I just think it's a nice thing that we, especially where I'm from, where I'm living, and where I'm originally from, where my buddy's teaching, they're finding ways to continue education and continue to improve the lives of the children. Yeah, I don't know, I think maybe it's the heat or whatnot. Something is itching me over here, and I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm gonna see if I can get to it. Get that face a little bit. I think it's on this side. Yeah, I've been breaking, I don't know, it's like I'm breaking out or something. Like, yeah, it's over here. I don't know if I'm breaking out because of all the stress, because I mean, I try to stay calm and collected, but it's a very stressful time right now. Or if something bit me. Like, I feel like I got some bug bit me or something and just crawled on my face and just like, it's kind of gross, but still, it feels just weird. Like, it's just, like you wake up one morning and you're just like, man, I got all these bites or sores all over my face. Yeah, I think I'm too old to be breaking out, to be honest. I mean, most likely it's some sort of bug, or I got into, or maybe I got into some sort of like, I ran across a branch or something where I was walking the dog and like some like leaf or poison oak or something got on my face. I don't really know. Hey, Pear Bear. Alrighty. You ready to go for a walk? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, tell me about your walk. Yeah, so me and Gwendolyn are going for a walk. I call her Pear Bear. I've been calling her Pear Bear before she was born. Because at one point in time, Noel said, she's the size of a pear, and I said, she's a Pear Bear. So that's been my little nickname for her since, I don't know, you gotta look up when they say they're the size of the pear in the womb, and that's when she became Pear Bear. Yeah! Now I don't know if any of y'all can see up my nose or not. I hope not, because this camera's at a weird angle right now. But anyways, yeah, Gwendolyn, I'm on kind of a slope there. Anyways, Gwendolyn, she has this really hard time falling asleep. It's, you know, babies. I guess I'm not the only one. I guess everyone that has babies goes through this, but it's not like she's like fussy all the time falling asleep. She does get overtired, and that does happen, and she does become fussy, but it's more along the lines of she just wants to be awake, and she's happy and she's smiling, which, I mean, there's a positive about that, but at the same time though, it's like she needs to sleep. So I'm taking her for a walk right now, and I'm probably keeping her up because she hears my voice. But taking her for walks seems to, I guess, help, and I guess it gives me some exercise too. Yeah, so, I don't know. I need to ask my mom if I was the same way as a kid, because apparently Gwendolyn and I are very similar in our demeanor as far as when we were infants. Apparently I was a very quiet baby, and Gwendolyn, for the most part, is very quiet. She is not very fussy, or for the most part. I mean, she gets hungry, I mean, she gets sleepy, she gets gassy, but other than that, she's very calm demeanor. And so, I mean, when she was first an infant, I mean, it was like, she was so calm, it kind of like scared us a little bit. Like we had to go make sure she was breathing at night type deal. But obviously she was breathing at night. So, yeah, just enjoying, you know, it's nice Saturday, weather's nice. Can't complain too much. Kind of see the neighborhood a little bit, I mean, behind me. How are you still awake? Gwendolyn, listen, the next blur dissolve that we do, you're gonna have to be asleep. So what I want to happen is, the next time we come back, I'm gonna do a blur dissolve, and you're gonna be asleep, and I'm gonna have a 6-pack. Instead of, well, instead of this thing right here, I'm gonna, you'd rather look at her anyways. If I can't have both, at least you're gonna be asleep. Deal? Yes, girlfriend? This is the opposite of what we agreed on. I thought you were supposed to be asleep. Are we gonna go to sleep? Are you talking to Mickey Mouse? Is that what's happening? Have you been talking to Mickey? Is Mickey keeping you up? Is that what's happening? Alright, you need to go night-night. Yo, yeah, don't smile at me. That's not gonna work. Don't smile at me. No, you can't smile at me. Oh, I love you too. You gotta go night-night, Gwendolyn. You wanna be on camera? Is that it? Alright, so promise me you'll be asleep before I get back home, okay? Does that sound fair? I love you. See you in a little bit. What? Alright. Deal? Does that sound deal? Deal? Alright, deal. We'll shake on it. Alright, let's see if she held up her end of the bargain. Apparently, you did not hold up your end of the bargain. Remember, we shook on it? You were supposed to fall asleep. You didn't fall asleep. What are we gonna do? Were you talking to Mickey the whole time? Do you love me? Can you say mama? You think that's funny? I walked with you for an hour and all you did was talk the whole time? Mama? Come look at her smile.
Hi, Smiley.
Mama, she didn't sleep.
No sleeps.
I walked with her for an hour. I made a deal. We even shook on it, Mama.
Oh,
we even shook on it, and she did not fall asleep.
Fun fact for those watching, or even if it's us in the future.
Yeah.
That outfit was her mommy's outfit when she was a baby.
Was that what you were trying to tell me the whole time? Is that why you didn't sleep?
You're so funny.
You know, I've just had such a great time doing that with Gwendolyn and Noel. And I don't know how well that footage turned out as far as me filming in slow motion. You know, I was just thinking, and I mentioned before in regards to about how much worse people had it back in 1920 and before that. And another thing that, you know, we have is that ability not just to connect to the internet, but through the telephones and so on and so forth. And there's been times in history where things like this have happened and loved ones are days away and nobody knows what's happening or not happening. And I just think it's amazing that even though I can't see my mom and my dad, other loved ones, I can call them up on the phone, I can talk with them, and I can still connect with them. Just another thing to be grateful for me personally, that I've just noticed. I just hope all of you out there are taking the time to connect to some of your loved ones. I know sometimes we don't think about calling people that often. Take some extra time, connect to somebody that you love, somebody that you want to see, somebody that you want to see but you can't see. Call them up. Maybe that'll help. Once again, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thank you for being a part of this. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.